Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today I'll be talking about Ethereum's forecast for the year 2024 and 2025 in case we encounter recession between now and end of year 2025. So I have covered in the past two videos, I've covered the bullish case for Ethereum as well as base case for Ethereum, which entails what could happen if the macroeconomic environment either favors risk asset in the case of bullish scenario, or stays neutral, or is just back to neutral for risk assets in the second scenario, which is the base case scenario. And this scenario, in this video, I would like to discuss what could happen to Ethereum in the middle of in the middle of recession during 2024 and 2025. So let's get started. As you can see, this chart on your left is the monthly average price for Ethereum in starting August 2015 till end of 2022, December 2022. So this chart has been color coded using z-score, which is a metric which stands for how far the monthly price is away from the total average price for the entire time series in terms of standard deviation. If this score is positive, that means if the monthly price is far greater than the average price for the time series, the color code associated is red, and that value is the positive z-score. If on the other hand, if the value is fairly low, the z-score is negative, then the value associated with it is green, or the color code associated with it is green. So right now, if you can see from the last peak in November when the color was kind of red, right now we are not in red or in green. We are in the neutral territory for Ethereum. So with that monthly average price modeled into the AI model, autoregressive integrated moving average, which is short form for ARIMA model, I have used that model to forecast price since January 2024 till December 2025. So let's get started with the actual forecast. And this assumes that the macroeconomic environment is in a recession, and which doesn't favor a bullish rally of Ethereum, which is a risk asset in that environment. So and this is not financial advice. This is just use of AI and historical data and statistics to forecast what could be the low, or the likely price action for Ethereum at a monthly level in a recession environment. So for that, in January of 2024, the model has forecasted a average monthly price of $1,175, which is almost where we were in December of 2022. Uh, and then in February, it's forecasted at 1400 US dollars. In March, again, almost 1400 US dollars. In April, when we have the Bitcoin halving, is in that probably in that month, the Ethereum's price action is uh, around forecasted around at 1540 US dollars, and in May it's almost 1800 US dollars. In June it's 1550 US dollars. In July it's 1300, almost 1400 US dollars. In August it's 1730 US dollars. In September 1600 US dollars. In October 1525 US dollars. In November 1650 US dollars. In December, this is the lowest that this model has forecasted as a monthly average value of almost 900 US dollars, which is almost where Ethereum bottomed at a daily level in June of 2022, if you're following that chart. So this is assuming that we get a recession. That would be how the year would end for Ethereum, and this is not too dissimilar because Ethereum tends to have a have a low around December of around the month of December. If you have been tracking Ethereum for a while, so you would find that December is almost when we have found lows. So I guess that's how AI has forecasted this price action. So the range for the entire month of entire year of 2024 is from 900 US dollars to highs of almost 1800 US dollars. That's the range. And I know these forecasts are not too inspiring, but that's what could happen to a risk asset such as Ethereum in case we encounter recession. So with that in mind, I'd like to continue with the month of the year of 2025 starting January of 2025. In this per this model, the average forecasted price is around 1200 US dollars, 1225 US dollars. In February, it's 1500 US dollars. In March, again 1500 US dollars. In April, around 1740 US dollars. In May, 2000 US dollars. That's the highest that this model has forecasted, and this aligns well with the 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 peak of at least a short-term peak of Ethereum 1 year or one little over 1 year after Bitcoin halving. And in June, the forecasted price is around 1700 US dollars. In July, around 1520 US dollars. In August, almost 2000 yet again. In September, 1825 US dollars. In October, 1800 US dollars. In November, uh, around 1950 US dollars, and in December around 1900 US dollars. So these are the forecast for Ethereum in case of a recession, and the range for 2025 is around 1200 USD to 2000 USD. So these are and again, if you're interested if to what could happen to Ethereum in a bullish case during 2024 and 2025, or a base case, do check out the other videos on I've created yesterday and the day before. And I hope if you like this content, if you could give us a like, that would be a help of much help. And if you could subscribe to our channel, you could stay updated on most of the top cryptos that I cover on this channel. So I hope you stick around, and see you later. Bye bye.